Sometimes with oil paint, there's a little bit of absorption, and this is referred to as sunken color, where the color just loses its vibrancy a little bit. And some of the highlights that perhaps you created the day before come back to it in the morning, which is what's happening right now, and they seem a little dull. So let's just pop up a few extra highlights to increase the contrast and bring attention to the main focal point area. Let's see what that looks like. So I definitely need my glasses for this. And I'm just going down into my palette now, and I'll show you what colors I'm using. What I really want to do is just add a few little highlights to, I think, the beak on the bird. I just pull it out and away from the background noise a little bit. So I'm just going into my white and pulling a little bit of that out. Now this is pure white. It might look like it has a bit of a turquoise sheen, but that's just because everything in my studio has a turquoise sheen. So going over to the dry palette here, I'm gonna grab a bit of really quick dry medium, which is my Gal Kid gel. So just add a tiny bit to the white here. I'm going to grab a tiny bit of some viridian green because the bird is nestled in the foliage. I don't want the white to be too bright, but I do need it to come forward a titch. I didn't use pure white for the highlights on the bird, and this is because there is surrounding color that is influencing that reflective color that would be bouncing off of that white hue on the bird. And this is really important because it gives a little bit more color harmony and a little bit more realism, and we end up avoiding that cutout and pasted on look. The bird will look a little bit more natural, as if it's blended into the environment.